From the east to the west coast of the United States, it's been a day of angry public protest. Dozens of demonstrations flared up in communities hundreds of miles from the St. Louis suburb of Ferguson. In Oakland, the decision not to indict Darren Wilson ignited simmering tensions over the relationship between police and community.
We cannot have an armed thugs running in our community, killing our people with impunity.
I'm outraged and sickened by the blatant disregard for black life that happens every day in the United States.
Protesters gathered outside the police headquarters and were moved on. Then they marched en masse through the city centre.
Yesterday ended in acts of vandalism against local businesses and fires being started. Police don't want that to happen again this evening. They're out in visible force and they say they're trying to strike a fine balance between under and overreacting.
We will be employing strategies to address the crowd. The most important message we want to send, the most important message, is that we want to facilitate peaceful forms of expression.
Police departments in other major cities have had to brace for large demonstrations.
Mike Brown was killed over everything that we just did today from marching down the middle of the damn street. He lost his life for what we exercise our right to do today.
We have voted to keep the system the same. We have to break the cycle.
And people of all races took part in the demonstration in the US Capitol. Local activists and community leaders called for greater police accountability.
We out here to demand, justice for not just Mike Brown, but all these African people that happen, to get killed by the police.
Some have dubbed these protests the next day mobilization. No one can be quite sure for how many more days they'll go on. Rebecca Bowring, Oakland, California.